Yo, yo, yo. What's the dealio, y'all? What's the dealio? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, man? We still got a little technical difficulties, but we here with it, man. We are here with it. If you tapping in, let me know. Let me know in the comments. All right. If y'all tapping in the comments, let me know, man. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? We got the charts popping off. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, let me know in the comments. What up, Andres? Alchemist, what up? Best Beezy, Sugar Sweets, what's up, Keisha? Forever Free, what's up, Marie? What up, Pam? How you feeling? We ain't walking dogs over here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't walking dogs over here. What up, George? April Little, what's up? Shalizi and the Beezy, what's up? How you feeling? Mr. Miami, what up, Jerry? Kelton, what up? Jay Sapp, what's up, bro? How you feeling? Video was good. She said you could hear me. Okay. Learn to love your story. What's up? How y'all feeling, man? Hey, if you guys are tapping in, man, be sure to like this video. All right. Subscribe to the channel. I still got some technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on with this adapter thing. So we got to use the camera. We got to use the what you call it. We got to use the computer camera. But we almost where we need to be. All right. So if this could pop on, then that would be beautiful. But if not, it is what it is. Okay. So he said, we're here getting better thanks to you and Marcel. There we go. Andres. Every single day. All right. Email Samel said I cook a buffet off Spy and IWM today. 1,600 off Spy and 250 on IWM. Please, whenever you get time, share how the 1-for-1 risk reward work. Okay. What up, Kaoli? Yes, we could hear you, mister. I'm really like that. Yeah, we really like that, man. What up, Cortez? What up, Marquin? What up, Ant? Doc, how you feeling? Assets Pac. Henry, what's up? I'm all is well, Jay Sapp. All is well. What's up, Chaos? All right, y'all. So check it out, man. All right, check this out. So we got let me pull this right here. Pull this right here a little bit. All right. So just bear with me, man, while we getting everything situated. What up, Reggie? How you feeling? Jamie, what's up? Black History Month, they don't want to see us win. I know, right? I know, right? What up, Griffith? What up, Mr. Clean Entertainment? Tia, what's up? All right, y'all, so check this out, man. If you guys are tapping in, be sure to like this video for me, okay? Let's make sure we get this video to 200 likes. All right, K-Player88, what up? So first things first, right? First things first. What up, Johnny? Jerry got 80% on the reversal on IWM. There we go. What up, Genesis? Caught the up move. Should have caught down move. Bread nonetheless. I'll be joining y'all soon. Let's get it. All right, y'all. So check this out. We about to go in, okay? Now, hear me out. All right, hear me out. So let me break this. Let me break something down for y'all, okay? Let me break something down for you guys. Now, here's what we got popping. Okay? Here's what we got popping. Now, watch this. So this morning, I hit Intel, right? I hit Intel. What up, Joy? Yeah, we getting close to the 4K. What up, 6 Mile? We almost at 4K, man. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe. All right? So, Watch this, y'all. Check me out. This morning, right? This morning at 8 a.m., right? I'm on Central Standard Time, so the market opened at 8:30, right? At 8 a.m., I told everybody, I said, hey, we got a clearly outlined range on IWM, right? Watch this. I said, it looks like we're going to have to come up and test this 263.75 level at open. We will either break through and go higher or reject off of it and come down to the support level and test that. Then we will either break below and go lower or bounce off of it and come back up higher. Calls at a bounce of support or after we break and retest resistance, or puts at resistance or a break and retest of support. Follow this and you will bank today. Okay? Follow this and you will bank today. Right? Now, before I go any further, who banked on IWM today? Who banked on IWM today, y'all? Who banked on IWM today? If you banked on IWM, put it in the comments. I gave you guys the outline of the levels in the morning before market open, right? Now watch this. Watch this. Okay? The market opened, and then what did we do? We came up, right? Let's go. I said 263.75. I said we're going to either come up and reject or not, right? So what did we do? Where did we come up to? 265, right? Because I told everybody yesterday, I said, if we get above this resistance right here, then we're going to come up to 265, right? We came up to 265, and then what happened? We created what? A double top. Okay, a double top. And then we started to come down, right? So watch what happened. Watch what happened. All right? Said me. Shally hit IWM for 200%. Beautiful. Substance said he did. Email Samels did. Kichi did. Kay said I was up and got greedy. Come on, Kay. Come on, Kay. We cannot be greedy. All right? Say, I will not be greedy, y'all. All right? This is a law. Let's do better tomorrow. All right? Chaos got 85%. What up, Patrick? Dot got puts on the reversal. Gorgeous, she got IWM. Doug, he said he killed IWM. 6 Mile Down killed IWM. Right? Same from y'all week. Moving and can't get in the game properly. Y'all gained in my absence. Okay. We sure will. All right. So watch this, right? Watch this. Let's go back. Right? Let's go back. And what did I say? So we rejected at 265. Right? Because look what I said. Call resistance is 263.75, right? On Sunday, I told y'all. I said if we get above this resistance, then we come into 265. Right here. Because that's this resistance right here. So we came up there, we rejected. Now look, I outlined the levels for everybody in the Discord. I said this was resistance. And I said this was support, okay? This was resistance and this was support, right? Resistance, support, right? I put it in the Discord, right? Every day I update IWM all throughout the day, right? So as you can see, right? Resistance and support. These blue lines right here, right? These blue lines. Okay, so watch this. Watch this. What did it do? It got above it. It came up to 265. It rejected. And we got back below 263.75. Let me zoom in. We got below 263.75, but look what happened. On the 15-minute, we created a 1 bar right here, a bearish 1 bar right here, closed below the level of 263.75, right? So now what does that make me say? That makes me say, okay, we got a reversal on our hands. So now what did I do? When I saw this candle right here, what did I do, y'all? What did I do? I ran on my phone, I screenshotted it, and I was typing. I was like, right? And I said, let me go alert the fam. Let me go alert the fam, y'all. Right? We have 48 seconds left on the 15-minute, right? We have 48 seconds left. Right? 48 seconds. I got everybody in position. I said 312 bearish reversal setup on the 15-minute. If we get below the 1 bar on the 15, enter in the puts. Okay? I told everybody. Right? Now what happened? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The 1 bar closed. It popped up a little bit. Take entry. Whap. Whoo. Whap. Whap. Come on, y'all. Whap. That's how we get down. 312 bearish reversal. Take entry off of the 1 candle. Whap. I want y'all to say it in the comments. Whap. Come on. Whap. That's how we smack the market. That's how we smack the market. I gave everybody in the Discord the levels to the T. I gave everybody the levels, right? Nobody is left out. Then we traded. I hit Intel while IWM was doing whatever it did. Then about 20, 30 minutes later, the setup showed its hand. What did I do? I came on and I was like, this is the play, y'all. And then 15 minutes later, whap, whap, smack the market. Okay? Smack the market. So I ain't done yet. Watch this. Okay, watch this. We just getting started. Right? So boom, 312 bearish reversal. Whap. All right? Boom. And then what? Stop playing with me. 50% in less than 10 minutes. Right? But watch this. So remember, I gave everybody the range, right? I said puts below 241, 261.41. Right? Puts below 261.41. Right? Y'all see this right here? All right. So then I said, hey, y'all, we are below today's support level with the double top formed. Right? If we stay below here, I may swing them to the downside. Right? We was below support. We were below 261.41, right? What happened? Whap. Whap. Y'all see this? 261.41. Whap. Whap. Again. So rejection, whap, down to support. It got below support, closed below support. Whap. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on now. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Okay? This is not a game. All right? This is not a game. We do this every single day. I'm teaching you guys how to trade by the breakdown every day. Hold on, my M. We gonna get to SPY. Okay? We gonna get to SPY. We are gonna get to SPY. I just need you to just relax. I need you to be present, okay? If you guys are on my live, here's what I need. I need y'all to be present in the moment. You see what I'm saying? You focused on SPY, but I'm giving you hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of dollars right here, right now. You see what I'm saying? So I need you to be present. I need everybody to be present and tapped into the things that I'm saying. Okay? I need y'all to be present and locked in. Stop living in the future. Okay? Stop worrying about the next setup in 20 minutes from now. I'm going to get to that. But when you learn how to be present with what I'm presenting to you right now, this is when you change your life. Okay? So, let's keep cooking and let's go. Right? Every single day we knock this literally out of the park. Home runs. Home runs, y'all. I'm showing this to you every single day. Right? I'm showing it to you every single day. I'm doing a recap of how we knocked IWM out the park. I'm literally recapping every day the levels that I called and how they performed. I have not missed yet. Right? I haven't missed yet. So let's keep going, okay? So yeah, if you getting too nervous, then you definitely leveraging too much. All right. So we knocked IWM out the park today. All right. Now, what I think you guys could benefit from, no matter where you guys are at, is understanding the importance and the powers of levels. Levels, y'all. All right? When you understand the levels, you will change your life. Straight up. Okay? If you guys are watching, be sure to like this video and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay? We almost at 4,000 subscribers. Okay? She said, I divorced SPY when I met IWM. That's right. No sneaky link either. All in on IWM. Right? First day I held a play. Things are changing. Today was the first day I held a play overnight, even though it is up 35% because I know where it's going. Ooh. Hey, Adam talking that heat now. Ooh, Adam, you get me hyped. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Right? Assets Pod, he said, y'all better be listening. Like Isiah is a skydiving instructor. He said, TPC getting a bag for real. Telling you. I'm telling you. Right? I'm telling you. What's up, Tawana? Do we keep the weekly levels or update them as well? You could keep those. The weekly levels are gonna be always in play. So whatever the weekly levels are, you could just keep those charted and you could keep those alerts set on those weekly levels. All right. Let me say this, y'all. Nothing that I say in this video is financial advice. All right. If you want financial advice, be sure to go talk to a licensed financial advisor. Right. We got to say that. All right. But if y'all want that strap method, that IWM sauce, then, you know, come rock with me. All right. We trade live inside the Discord. All right. What up, Don't Fold? What up, Jamal? All right. Jamal just joined the Discord. He's smacking IWM daily too. I'm pretty sure, KP, we got a levels video. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, I called Microsoft this week. I'm telling y'all. And here's the other thing, okay? So we just recapped IWM, right? Now watch this. Watch this. Watch this. So yesterday on the live, what did I talk about? I told you guys what setups I was looking at. Okay. So Ed said IWM was both ways today. Yep, it was nice. He said, I like how you changing people's lives with these $20. Yes. That's why I like IWM. Contracts be $13, $15. So if you could go put $200 in it and turn it into $200. You know what I'm saying? Was going to have to start putting you on tax returns. You making everyone money. I know, right? Yeah, Isaiah and Marcel, snipers. Yeah, we be going in. Yeah, levels video. Okay, so yeah, I got a levels video. QTZ, what up? Microsoft went crazy. Okay, so watch this, y'all. Sidejack, what up? So watch this, y'all, okay? We not done. I told you guys, I said, hey, these are the setups that I'm looking for tomorrow. So I said Netflix, a bearish 3-bar. Let's go to Netflix. What did they do? Bearish 3-bar, right? What did they do? WAP. Say it with me. WAP. Okay? Bearish 3-bar, WAP. So if you took Netflix, paid attention to what I said, made money. Okay? What else I say? Oracle, bearish 3-bar. Let's go to Oracle. Let's see what they did. Oh, bearish 3-bar, whap, right? What we get? A $5 move here. Okay? All right. That's 2 for 2. SoFi, bearish continuation. I was looking at that. What did SoFi do? Whap. Whap. Right? Ooh-wee. What'd I say? It looked like it want to come down to this bearish, this order block. Whap. Right? Okay, that's 3 for 3. What we talking about? Meta, a gap fill to the downside, right? Told you guys about that. What did we do? Whap. Whap. You see? Below lower days, whap. Okay? Pan W, we had a double inside bar. Let's go to Pan W. Pan W, double inside, whap. Whap. Come on now. Come on now. Marvell failed 2 down. Come on, what they do? They didn't go up. Okay? No whap. They did come down, so you could have took it off the bottom of here, but they didn't, right? But watch this. Unity, right? Ticker symbol U. Look, what we got? We had a 1 bar, right? I told y'all, on the break of the 1 bar, whap. 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 Y'all see that? I gave you guys 7 setups yesterday. 7 setups and 6 hit. 6 hit out of the 7 that I gave y'all. 6 hit. Okay? I'm about to buy a soundboard. Whap, that's a new one. When we got bangers and it hit, whap. All right? 6 out of 7 of the setups that I gave y'all hit. All you had to do is choose one. All you had to do is choose one. Okay? I'm taking my time on these lives because don't overthink. I'm trying to help y'all get over overthinking. Okay? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend some time. Right? I'm going to spend some time. Okay? I'm going to spend some time with y'all. I ain't just going to come on here real quick, boom, boom. Nah. My style is we got to put it in the crock pot. Okay? So now we about to go over SPY and stuff like that. Right? But I just want you guys to see I'm not just getting on here and going on live and that's it. No, these are money conversations that we be talking about here. Every day we having money conversations. Okay? Every day we having money conversations, y'all. Okay? Now, watch this. Watch this. So I still hit Dell for 24%. Whap, Jamal. Say it with me, Jamal. Whap. Let's go. Let's go. Okay? So now, if that ain't enough proof, watch this. Boom. What'd he say? I got my info back for taxes, right? He said, I did it. Thank you. He said, I'm a little emotional. What Best B do? 100 bands. 100 bands. Woo! 100 bands, y'all. All right, give it up. Give it up for Best B. Whap. Whap. Come on now. Whap. Listen, shared the strat and he took it and ran with it. Ran up 100 piece. Ran up 100 piece. This is how powerful trading the strat method is. Right? This is how powerful this stuff is. We ain't just talking. We got real results. Okay? Whap. That's how we get down over here. All right? So listen. I get excited when people in the community is winning. Okay? This ain't about me. You know what this is about? This is about helping y'all change your life. Feel me? This is about helping y'all change your life in whatever way you want. Whatever y'all want to get in this world, all you got to do is lock in with the guys. Right? This is how we get down, y'all. Okay? So, now we're going to go over SPY and IWM. But one thing I'm going to do, if the squad is winning, we going to celebrate it. If the squad is winning, we going to celebrate it. Right? I'm going to let the world know how we coming on TPC. All right? So, yeah, it's on TradingView on the app. You know what I mean? Whap. So now let's go find some more whappers. All right, let's go see how we gonna make money on IWM tomorrow. Let's go see. Okay? Let's go see. Let's go check it out. And look, that's just what he shared. It's other people making 2, 3, 4, 5K a day. Right? I'm telling y'all. This ain't no game, y'all. This is not a game. This is not a game. All right? I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. All right? Check it out. Let's get it, y'all. So what we got? We got SPY, bearish 3-bar. All right? Bounced off this area of liquidity. Okay? Bounced off this area of liquidity. See what I'm saying? What did I say? Said boom, boom, boom. These areas. All right. So let's go to the 4-hour real quick. All right. So we got a 1 bar on a 4-hour. We got a liquidity grab right here off of this order block. We've been bouncing off of this order block since the 26th of January, right? Came up, came down, bounced, came down, bounced, came down, bounced, came down, bounced, came down, came up right here. So we either going to come down or we going to bounce again. All right. So with SPY, we got to get above 693. We got to get above 690 as well. Right. And where did we open up at? We opened up at 696. So we down about $7 from opening. Okay. So if we lose 684.08, we are coming down, down, down. All right. So we're going to say puts below 684.08. Puts below. Okay. Puts below 684.08. All right. We're going to go after some rejection areas. Okay. Watch this. Watch this. Rejection areas. We're going to say we got to get above 689.62. And then we're going to say 694.91. All right. If we could get above 694.91, we could have a clear path to, if we could get above 689.62, then we could have a clear path to 694. All right. So because we're on a bearish 3-bar, we could come up, we could reject, and then we could come down, or we could just come up and retrace. All right. And then if we get above 696.85, you enter in the calls. Right? Pretty much same as levels right here. All right. So let me know if that makes sense on SPY, y'all. I don't even trade SPY, but let me know if it makes sense. Let me know in the comments if it makes sense, y'all. All right. Put it in the comments. All right. My hood puts is up 400. Whap. Come on now. What's up, Jamila? How you doing? Proof, invest in education here. Yeah. Hey, brother, can you show all your indicators? Mine got deleted. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Doug. Patrick, he said unpacking but listening and heading back for the replay. I appreciate that, Patrick. Want to learn more about Stride Method? Yeah, join the Discord, y'all. I'm telling y'all, come join the party. All right. Hey, bro, that's crazy. He said you was right about that big weird candle wick showing their hand. I told y'all. Yeah, Jamal, they be playing games. All right. All right. Can I talk about rejection levels and bounce? Okay, I get it, bounce, but what does that mean? If a stock bounces, that means it came down to an area of liquidity, and then it bounced and it came up. If a stock rejects, that means it came up to either resistance or an area of liquidity, and it rejected and it came down, right? So what I will say to that is watch this, okay? All right, watch this. Watch this. I got you. I got you. Let me put you on game real quick. This is how we gonna do this. All right, here we go. Watch this, y'all. This is my YouTube channel. I want you guys to go watch this video right here. Liquidity, sweeps, and volume. The missing piece to your trading. Okay? Liquidity, sweeps, and volume. The missing piece to your trading. Go watch this video, y'all. If you have not, and you want to understand about liquidity, watch this one, okay? Or you want to watch this one. The money is in a pullback. Liquidity zones, where smart traders actually enter. Okay? Watch those two videos about liquidity. It's going to help you with pullbacks and rejections and liquidity. All right? Go watch those videos. Okay? Man, I might drop a bag on that next week, day after. Hey, I ain't mad at you. All right, what's the best prop firm to use? I have no clue. I use Cash Money, baby. All right, explain the process of joining Discord when you get a chance. If you want to join the Discord, what you're going to do is you're going to click this link and you're going to join. All right? And then you're going to come and change your life. That's what's going to happen. And then you come trade with us and you take the course. And in 30 to 90 days, your life going to be completely different. And don't stay in there for a year. You might run up a bag. You might go run up 200,000. Who knows, right? So let's go to IWM now. All right. We're gonna find some whappers. So let's see what we're gonna get with. Let's see what we're gonna get with IWM now. All right. What's the difference between liquidity zones and order blocks? I look at order blocks as like support and resistance. I look at liquidity zones as areas where buyers and sellers are sitting. Kind of similar, but at the end of the day, they look different on my Lux algo, but pretty much similar. All right. A caveman can definitely do this. I guarantee you, if I told a elementary student that, you know, you got 1, 2, and 3 bars and you enter off of a 1 candle, then they would know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? I try to make this stuff so simple, y'all. All right. WAP is not Discord. I know it's not, right? WAP is the payment link. That's where we house the course at. And then you get access to the Discord server. Feel what I'm saying? Prop firms are paying. Yeah, they got all these rules and stuff like that. Hey, I used to be the same way. Anybody that know me, anybody that been following me for a year, they know I used to say I don't trade indexes. Now I'm index trading every single day, 0 day to expirations. You know what I'm saying? What do I say? The more you study, the less you worry. I used to say I ain't messing with SPY, and then I found IWM, and it's the same thing in regards to an index. It got 0 day to expirations, but once I learned it and once I studied it, I stopped worrying, and then we ran up a crazy bag with IWM, and now I'm helping people run up crazy bags with IWM alone. Do you realize that people come into the Discord just to trade IWM? It's people that just make money off IWM every day, paying their bills off of IWM, right? Come learn the game. I'm going to teach y'all the game. I'm going to teach y'all this IWM game. I'm going to teach y'all the strat game. Real talk. All right? This ain't a game. This is real life. I say this every single day. All right? Videos, education, and Isiah's channel you can't find anywhere and not for free and not fluff about highs and lows. Yeah. Fake basic stuff. Yeah. Telling y'all. Do you look at SPY alongside IWM when you trade? Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I look at IWM. When I'm trading IWM, I just look at IWM. If I'm looking at market sentiment, if the market is like something really big happening in the whole market, then I may look at both. But I'm just gonna look at IWM. I'm just focusing on reading that price action, right? I think the same way with demo accounts. Yeah. I would rather use a demo account than a prop firm. LQ zones may bounce either way, whereas rejection usually result. Nah, liquidity zones and bounce. So a bounce is just bouncing up, and a liquidity zone, so to speak. It's all the same, right? I just segment them how I say them, but they're very similar, right? Now Isiah works miracles. Amen to that. No cap. That's me. IWM is all I trade, and the best method. It's simple. Cause you put in 200,000 in a demo account and you have traders go over and use it. No, that's real. Are the order blocks the same as level 2 data? Nah, I would just get Lux Algo. I would just get Lux Algo and just really run it up. I haven't traded much since my daughter's loss, and we sorry for that, Jamila. For real, a couple weeks ago, but joined November 27th. She said I'm $67,000 in profit. And started small. Learning is endless. If you take, so she ran up to 67K in a couple months. All right. So I don't necessarily think it was the Iran conflict. I think it was just what it was. It was supposed to come down yesterday anyway. So, and I do think we're gonna have some more downside, but we might pop up a little more first because we've been coming down a good amount. Not the SPY necessarily, but a lot of stocks have been coming down. All right. So let's go to IWM, y'all. All right, I ain't trying to be on here for 2 hours again tonight. But so let's knock this out the park. You see all these levels I'll be having for y'all? Man, we be really writing these levels out for y'all, man. That's how you know I rock with y'all. Look at my charts. I do this for y'all. All right? I do this for the fam. All right? I do this for the fam. All right. So we're going to start simply. We're going to start simple on IWM, right? So first thing, we got a fail 2 up on a daily. We got a small body. We got a lot of buyers, and we got a good amount of sellers, right? So first things first. We're going to sit here and we're going to say calls above 265.08. That's where we came up to today, right? That's now resistance. Okay. So look, we came up to 265.08. We rejected. That is now resistance. So if we get above there, calls above 265.08. And then what's going to be your price target? Your price target is going to be 266.71. All right, that's going to be your price target. 266.71 calls above 265.08 if we going higher. All right, we at 262 right now, so we're going to see what happens. We did have a nice reversal today, right? A V-shaped recovery, so we're going to see what happens. Now, what happens if we come down? All right, what we going to do? We're going to say puts below 258.53. Right, puts below 258.53. No. Puts below 258.53. All right. Now watch this. We got a big area, right? So now what we're gonna do? We're gonna go down to the 30-minute, and we're gonna look at this real quick. All right, so we're going to look at bounce areas first, and then we're going to look at rejection areas, and these are going to be levels, all right? And then tomorrow in pre-market, we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what the level's really looking like. But we're going to say bounce areas, and we're going to say 261.94, all right? And then what we're going to say is 260.79. All right. So these are two bounce areas. So a bounce area, it could come down and it could bounce and it could go higher. Think of a trampoline. That is a bounce area. All right. Now we got a rejection area. All right. Rejection area right here. 262.97. Okay. So what the rejection area means is if we can't get above 262.97, we're going to reject and come down. We are right in the middle of buyers and sellers right here. So just be careful. All right. So if we get above that 262.97, let's just say 263, then you could come up and you could ride calls to the higher day, previous higher day right here. And if we get above there, then we could go higher. All right. Let me know if that makes sense, y'all. IWM. These are your levels. And this is what we got going on IWM for tomorrow. Let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense, y'all. All right. Let's see what we got. We appreciate you. Thank you. Nah, for sure. We appreciate you, fam, for all the work. Nah, for sure, man. Hey, man, listen, I want to see y'all win for real. I want to see all of y'all win. I want to see y'all prosper. Feel me? Real talk. What's up, Candy? When the one bar opens, when do you enter? No, so keep this in mind. You can only enter after a candle has closed, right? So you wait until a one candle is closed. And then when that candle is broken, the high or the low, that's when you take entry. All right. Yeah, don't miss these plays, y'all. All right, what up, Zay? Don't miss these plays. So we just went over SPY and we went over IWM. Tawana, she did ask a question. What's the price target on SPY? If we get below that level that I said on SPY, if we get below 684.08, then yes, we could come down to 677.90. All right, so 677.90 and then potentially even 674.70. But you're going to say 677.90 for SPY puts. That could be your price target. All right. Marquette already ready. What time frames do you trade on? I like to focus on the 30-minute. All right. So next, now that we went over SPY and we went over IWM, what we about to do, y'all? What we about to do? Yeah, Doug, look. These are my indicators right here. Take that screenshot real quick. All right. I don't even use the EMAs for real. They just there, honestly. But those are my indicators. All right. Is the order block the same? Listen, y'all gotta go watch the order block video, y'all. All right. I made an order block video. I done made fair value gap videos. I done made liquidity videos, right? All of that. Let's go, KP. It's time to turn up. All right. You used to use in the money contracts. Do you prefer out of the money now? Your old video said in the money is more safe. In the money is more safe. I use out of the money contracts now, though. You know why? Because the more you study, the less you worry, right? The better that I got at trading and the more I understood, I stopped being afraid of out of the money contracts. So I'll be trading 2 to 3 levels out of the money every day now with 0 day to expirations. Right? That's my steez. That's my style. That's how I like to get down. I'm not afraid of it. All right? So let's go fishing and let's find some setups. If you guys are watching this, man, be sure to like this video, okay? Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's get to this 4,000 subscribers. All right? And then also, let me know in the comments where y'all are tuning in from. All right. If you guys have not already, let me know in the comments where you guys are tuning in from. Let's keep growing this channel and let's keep making money together. All right. So we're going to go back. So now I showed y'all the setups that we hit yesterday. Some whappers. All right. So from here on out, we calling these whappers. All right. I'm no longer looking for setups. I'm looking for whappers. All right. So every day we get on this live, we could look and be like, whap, whap. All right. That's all I want to say. Whap. All right. Shout out to Baltimore. Hey, now real talk. P. Brian said, anything you could think of, it's a video on here. That's really how it is on this channel. All you got to do is type in my name correctly, and then you could type in the topic, and there's probably a video on it. Real talk. Hey, shout out to Vacaville, man. Steve Anaheim, SoCal, Maryland. Oh, we Houston. Oh, Doug in Houston. Okay. I'm out here now. Shout out to Texas. All right, let's get it, y'all. Washington State. Shout out to Washington State. Shout out to the D. Connecticut. WAP. All right, let's go, man. Let's get up out of here. All right. So let's go here. All right, so setups, okay? Setups. We got Netflix. I'm not gonna look for this. I don't like that setup. Intel is on a failed 2 up. So they could be coming down, but I would not be surprised if they went up to go fill this gap. So Celsius, they coming down some more. So they finally started coming down. 53, 59, they're at 49. So that's smooth right there. What up? Shout out to Miami. All right. Oh, yeah, it's definitely got to link up. Yeah, Doug. We're going to have one. All right. So applied. They look like they about to come in and come touch 38. So I'm going to put applied on my levels. Bullish continuation. All right. Google failed 2 up. Google might be coming down. And tomorrow they got 0 data expiration. So Google could be coming down to like 332. So I'm going to wait and to see if I'm going to put them on. Amazon, they bounced off liquidity. NVO came down crazy. You see how NVO cleaned up all these little gaps here? Gap here, right? Gap here. They got a little bit more to go, but NVO cleaned up a lot of gaps. So when you see an uptrend and they got all these small little bodies, it's probably a sign that there's going to be a down move. All right. Hood, Hims, Lululemon, right? OKLO, Dell. Hey, what did I tell you guys? I said Dell could come up and test 124, but on the daily time frame, they came right here and rejected off of this area of liquidity, right? So I'm gonna look at Dell to the downside, okay? We're gonna say Dell failed 2 up. All right, failed 2 up. Puts below 116.20. This could be a whapper. All right. All right, puts below 116.20. All right, for Dell. And we could ride it right back down to 114. So I'm going to be looking at Dell, Nike, Affirm, Apple, Oracle, AMD, Palantir, you see this? I think Palantir gonna come and fill this gap tomorrow. Come right back down to 150. So I'm gonna be paying attention to them. Nvidia, liquidity grab right here. Right? Shopify. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Crazy, right? Super crazy. But they came down into this order block. So we got Uber. We got Carvana. They own a 1 bar right here. So I think Carvana about to blast off, y'all. 212 bearish bullish reversal. We don't have no areas of liquidity to the upside all the way up to 448, 444 from 410, right? And we on a 1 candle today. So what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna say Carvana, 212 bullish. All right. We got Tesla, SoFi on a daily, right? Lyft. We got Circle. Enphase, they're up. I think they had earnings. They're up by like 15%. CoreWeave, Meta, they probably gonna finish filling this gap tomorrow. Crowd, Adobe, SMCI, they up in after hours from earnings. VRT, Marquet, APP, Marvell, ABGO, XYZ. Okay. It's not a lot of setups that I'm liking. Just seeing a lot of directions. IBM. CRM, ANET. Gold, they gapped up today. FedEx, Lockheed, TSM, XOM, Bitcoin, MU, Duolingo, Reddit is just coming down, man. Crazy. Ionic, Rocket Lab, okay. I like this. If they get above 82.72, then we could come higher. So I'm gonna put Rocket Lab to the upside. Above 82.72. All right. Iran, QBTS, Oscar, RGTI. Small caps look like they trying to come up. Straight up. I do like this setup. I did take this swing today. They bounced off of Cypher. They bounced off of, so they had a double bottom right here, and then they came up. So this area they've been bouncing off of, look, we in a demand zone, right? In this area right here. And every time we come in this area, we come up a little bit higher, right? Come up a little bit higher. So yeah, we're coming up a little bit higher. So these lows are becoming higher, and we're bouncing off here. So I think over the next couple of days, maybe by the end of the week, we might be able to go tap $17, $17.45, $17.83. So that's something that could happen. We got a liquidity grab as well, right? We got a liquidity grab right here, and then on the weekly, it's a failed 2 down as well. Okay, so we could be coming back up to $19 potentially. And the thing about Cypher is they really they be gapping up and they be gapping down crazy. So because they're down, they've been down for, look, they came down this day, the gap down this day, gap down this day. I really do think that they bounced off of this order block and now they're coming up. So they could be coming up to here and potentially here. So So yeah, I got a swing in the cipher right here. So tomorrow, if they get above like 1679, then you could take entry on that and you could ride it up to like 1755. All right. We got silver. Like that. Walmart. Walmart is going absolutely crazy. CVX. Cores. They going crazy to the downside. Verizon. I'm waiting on Verizon to come down. Maybe a couple more days they're gonna come down. So yeah, boom. So yeah, so those. Let me look at this other list too. ABBV, AMAT, Starbucks. Okay. Delta. Dell. So yeah. So what I'm gonna look at tomorrow, obviously it's gonna be IWM, and then I'm gonna look at APLD to the upside for continuation. I'm gonna look at Dell to the downside off of that failed 2 up. I'm gonna look at Carvana on the 212 bullish reversal. I'm gonna look at Rocket Lab to the upside, calls above 82.72. All right. That's what I'm gonna be looking at tomorrow. All right. CCL, I talked about them yesterday, I think. Let's look. Yeah. ABGO got that liquidity grab for sure. Yeah, I used to trade ABGO a lot, actually. This was like, I think it was before the Discord days, honestly. I used to trade ABGO a lot. This was when they was like trading at like 150, 180. So Carnival Cruise Lines, CCL, they on this liquidity grab right here. They look like they coming down. So, like I said, I think you asked about this yesterday as well. If we can come down, then we good money, right? If we get below 31, then they about to sink down to like 29. So yeah, but they got a liquidity grab here off this order block. So it's looking like it's in good shape to come to the downside. KRE. Liquidity grab here. If they get above 71.65, you could ride it to the upside. But they got upward potential as well. So yeah. Oh yeah. If they get above right here, y'all, at 71.42, then they could be coming right up to 76. So it looked like they want to come up to $76 this month sometime. So that's cool. All right. Someone told me about a swing until June and already doubled. Yeah. MU is on a 312. Yeah. Exactly. Best be that cipher looks like it could be nice. Yeah, Tawana, I just got into a cipher swing. Yeah, Walmart been doing crazy numbers. Shout out to all of y'all. For sure, Nissan, MU and TSM. Yeah, I told y'all about, all right, Davita, have a nice night. I told y'all about Microsoft. That came out. Microsoft was a whapper. All right. MU and TSM. MU. Oh, okay. No, on the daily. Yep, 312. But it hasn't. So it is a 312, but look, it hasn't really broken out of the range yet. It's just stayed inside of the range, right? Off them one candles, I want to see if it gets above the high of the one candle, I want to see it make a move. If it gets below the one candle, I want to see it make a move. So it bounced off of this order area liquidity. I would not be surprised if MU breaks above here, has a 2-2 bearish, a bullish reversal, and then it goes up to 455 type. Maybe a little bit less, but I would not be surprised if MU did that because they're just a crazy stock like that. And then you got TSM. They're on a failed 2 up. They're consolidating in this area right here. Right? So, I mean, if we get above this one, I would have to play. It don't look like it could go any. It looked like it could go any way. So calls above 347.22. If we get above 329, then we could come lower. We got a little bounce area at about 328, 327. So we do have buyers sitting in these areas below the low of the day. So I would just kind of like sit tight on the downside with TSM. It looked like it want to come up, honestly. It may test down here and bounce and then come back to the upside. All right. So yeah, I got about 1 or 2 stocks left in me to look at. The call for entry on Rocket Lab was 82.72. Calls above 82.72 on Rocket Lab. All right. Adobe be having wide spreads, so you got to really get a nice move if you want to trade Adobe. Honestly, I wouldn't even worry about Adobe. But they did just gap down and then they sold off some today. So, you know, I mean, look at them. That's depressing. Look, they in no man's land. Yeah, they'll probably bounce around this area. If they lose this area at 271, 273, well, they're already below 273. They could really, I mean, shoot, they could be coming down to 256, to be for real. So, but on a daily, they could come right back up and fill this gap. So yeah. HPQ. I mean, so look, right? Leaps. So look at this. What's the average volume? 17 million. Wow, that's a lot. When you look at them, let's look at them on a monthly. Their highs were $42 and they're down to 18, so they're down 50%. That's cool. I think that they could come down to like $14 first, because you look at the monthly, they look like they're still coming down. And they don't have any support until they hit this order block at $14. So I would probably wait to see if they come down first before you enter in the leaps, right? Because we got an area liquidity here that we could reject off of and then send them down lower. So that's what I would say about HPQ. All right. So yeah. So that's what I would say about those, y'all. All right. So listen, man. Let me say this, y'all. Like I always say, I appreciate y'all tapping in, man. All right. I appreciate y'all tapping in. I appreciate you guys' viewership. And I thank you for everybody who be watching. All right. I try to make valuable videos every single day. And the goal is to change y'all's life. You know what I mean? The goal is sincerely and seriously to change y'all life. And I hope that some of y'all lives is being changed. All right. So I'm gonna get up out of here. Like I always say, make sure you get up out your head. Go get into this world, because your head is a dangerous place to live. All right. And also remember, y'all, the more you study, the less you worry. All right. Listen, subscribe to the channel so we can hit that 4,000 subscribers, y'all. All right. We're going to have a masterclass coming soon once we hit that 4,000. All right. Appreciate it, Drew. Pleasure is mine. All right. For sure, Exit Labs. All right. Y'all have a great night. Join the Discord. Let's get this money together. Let's trade together. If you in the Discord, I'm going to see you tomorrow. All right. Have a good one, Doug. Have a good one, Cali Chick. Y'all have a great night. And y'all stay smooth, man. Peace.